Hey guys, it's Lorene, and today we're going to do a sausage, pepper, and potato dish that I've actually put on the website when I was cooking dinner with my friends. And a lot of people have asked for this recipe, so it's one of those one-pot meals that you're going to love. You just prep it, throw it in when you come home from work, and it's done. And today, look who's with me. Allie is with me. This is my son's girlfriend, but this is the A and Claw.
Hello.
She's the one that you see on the website with all the gorgeous pictures.
Thank you.
Yeah. And look who else is here. Dolores is here. Hi, Dolores.
Yes, here I am.
Dolores, we did the baked stuffed shrimp together. Was that?
Yes.
That was fun, right?
Yes, that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was very nice. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, everybody's made so many comments of how they love her recipe. And they are very grateful that you shared your recipe.
Oh, yes.
A lot of people are a little particular about sharing their recipes. They don't really want to give them to you, right? But these recipes we've developed over time, and we don't mind sharing because we want you to have them. We want you to share your recipes, and hopefully you kids have these recipes for a long time. The college kids are the kids we want to do this for the most because now they're in their apartments and they're learning how to cook.
Yeah.
And they can come to our website, and I will show you all of them.
Yes.
And they're for a crowd.
Yes, exactly.
Which is nice, right?
Yeah. Perfect.
All right, so what we're going to do is sausage, peppers, and potatoes. And I normally do sausage and peppers alone, but I've come to find out that I like putting potatoes in there. It thickens it up. Good. And it's great with the sausage.
Oh,
Have you ever done that, Dolores? Sausage?
Oh, you put some potatoes in there?
Yes. Oh, and you love potatoes. I know you love potatoes. All right, so what I have here is 3 pounds of sausage. And the Italian sausage, and I like to make sure, I usually try to buy it from the Italian market and make sure they have fennel in there. Fennel is a good spice that you want in your sausage. It makes a huge difference. So, you could ask them, but if you get it at Italian market, most likely it's going to have fennel, okay? So what I have, I'm just going to put the 3 pounds of sausages in the pan. What I like to do is I just like to poke them a little because they have a lot of juice in there when they start cooking, and that'll make it so they don't pop on you. You know how sometimes you cook sausage and it could explode?
Yes.
You know Dolores. Dolores, I don't know if Valley knows.
No, I do not know.
So this is easy. Just roll them all in there and just poke them a little. And then we'll season them with salt and pepper. And this is a great dish because once you put it, it's like the chicken and olive dish. Once you put it all together, you could prep it the night before, you could prep it, and when you come home from work, you just throw it in the oven. Yep, and cook it. So that's it. All right, so that's going to go at the bottom. Let's roll that out. All right, and I like to season as I go. You guys know I season everything in steps. All right, so I'm going to just do, salt and pepper. Oh. These are fun. They light up, and they do the job, and that's it.
Easy peasy.
Okay, that's ingredient number 1. Oh, technical.
That's okay.
I always need a scissors for the things I fail at. All right, so now we're gonna add a big, large onion. You know me, I like the sweet onions. Okay, so and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just chuck it in there. And actually, if you wanted bite-sized pieces of sausage, you could cut those in half.
Oh,
so
okay.
when you're serving, you could have littler pieces. You could do it before or after. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just dice up this onion, not even, just a coarse chop, okay? You getting this, Dolores?
Yes, I am.
All right, so what I do is that's it. And then you break it up with your finger. See? You want it in like big chunks like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because you want the onion to really be, you want to see the onion and you want to, you want it to be cooked down to where it's like nothing. You want big chunks in there.
Right.
Right? You know what I mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? All right, so we have sausage and onions so far. And of course, you know me, I have to add garlic. Right, Dolores?
Yes.
We eat a lot of garlic around here. All right, so I have like a half dozen cloves of garlic. They're pretty big. You could do more, you could do less. Garlic is strictly based on what you like. But I'm going to keep them whole and just cut them in half if they're really big. And then this way, when you're eating it, if you see the garlic, you can skip around it. Me, I'm just going to eat it. I'm not going to skip. I actually like garlic cooked down like that for an hour. It gets in a nice nutty. So we'll do like a half dozen or 8 cloves of garlic, and then cut them in half so you can see them. And then we're going to start with the peppers. Okay, now this is sausage and peppers, okay? Peppers is a huge thing. Now I use 3 different kinds of peppers. I use the red bell pepper, the green bell pepper, and I use either cubanella or
That's a lot of
a
color.
green frying pepper is what these are called, okay? And I like to have different colors and different, you know, varieties in there than just the green.
Makes it.
Right.
Yeah.
And it makes it pretty.
Yeah.
All right, so I've already cut all these, but I'm just going to show you quick, Allie. 'Cause
Okay.
maybe you've never cut pepper before.
Never cut a pepper.
All right, so what you want to do now is just cut that stem off,
Okay.
and then I leave the peppers long, because you don't want them to. You want them to cook at a slower rate because they cook faster, so you want to keep them large.
Oh.
You know, almost the same size, just compare it to the same size as the sausage, you know?
Okay.
So you cut it in half,
Mhm.
and then you don't want any seeds or any of that cooking. So
You
you
get
just
everything
take that out.
Okay.
And I've already washed these and scrubbed them. I scrub everything with a brush. This brush, by the way, I'm going to get to that with the potatoes. But this is from Pampered Chef. I love this brush. I actually scrub all my vegetables with
That's
this.
good,
and
yeah.
wash them and dry them. And I do the same with my peppers, potatoes. And it gets all that gook and dirt. And because these have been traveling.
I know.
And you don't
it's kind
know
of
where
gross
they've
when
been.
you think about
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
They need a shower.
Places.
They need a shower. You know how when you travel, Allie?
Yeah.
When you get off that plane, you
Oh,
want a shower?
You need a shower. You need
But
like
your
12.
potatoes want a shower too.
Yeah.
So we scrub them, we wash them, and we let them dry because we
That's
don't
so-
want any
yeah.
of that moisture on there. But this, I'm gonna have to link the has two different sides,
I love that.
and it has a great handle where you can hold it when you're. It's not like it's great.
Yeah.
So Pampered Chef. But we'll get back to that. Anyways, I leave these long, so
Okay.
that's just throw them in there. Now these are washed, so we're good. Now on the same thing with this, you just want to take out
Everything out. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want any seeds in there. A lot of people don't like the seeds. But you want to gut out the middle. You want to pull out any of that excess, skin or whatever.
Okay.
Okay? You throw them in there. Again, just pull out that little, you're gutting it, basically. You have to gut the pepper.
You gotta cut it.
All right,
So you just throw it in like that.
and then same thing,
Wow.
I'll do this last one, and this is green, and the green is a little tougher. And you know me, I can't waste anything, right? So I have to use that little piece of pepper around the side. I must have that in there because I don't want to throw that out.
Right.
So I throw that in as well.
Oh, okay.
I just trim around the top too, Dolores, because
Yes.
I don't want to waste
That's
any
a
of
very
it,
good
right?
idea.
So I cut it in half. Now this one's a little bit bigger than that frying pepper, right?
So you just cut down the middle.
So I'm
or-
going to just cut it in like maybe threes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just want them nice big chunks. Okay, these are going to cook down. There's a lot of water in peppers, so it's all going to come out, and it's going to be perfectly fine. You're not going to have too many. Oh, one more. I don't want to waste. I'm going to use everything I bought. Trust me. So just gut out the insides and take the seeds out, and that's it. And basically, you just want everything kind of uniform, so when it cooks
Right.
down. All right, so I've already done these. I have 3 red bell, 3 green, and I think maybe 4 or 5 of the frying peppers.
Okay.
And it looks like a lot, I know, but I cook for a crowd.
Yes, you do.
There's going to be a lot of people eating this, and then they are going to cook down, okay? So
Yeah,
look,
that is a
look
lot. Wow.
Allie, do not be alarmed. It's going to be fine. This is where the panic sets in, right,
Yes.
Allie?
I'm certain.
All right, so we have the onion, the garlic, and peppers. And
Okay.
now this is a little bit of a trick. The potatoes. Okay, so I like to do the Yukon Golds
Yukon Gold
because
is very good.
it's a nice meaty potato. The skin you could just leave on. You know,
Oh.
it's not like a russet. Russet you have to peel russet. The new red potato or
Oh,
a
you
Yukon-
don't mind not peeling those?
No, I'll roast them with the skin on, and
Yeah.
I'll cook them in dishes with the skin on.
Good.
Certain potatoes I don't like the russet, the thick skinned. You know, there's. So basically, you're just gonna quarter these, okay?
Okay.
I'm just gonna quarter these. Some seeds on here.
That's
I'm
okay.
being a little messy tonight. That garlic is for the next dish. We'll save that. So you just want to quarter these into little pieces like that.
Oh, okay.
And then you want to tuck them under there, and I'll show you. So I'll probably do like 3 or 4 of these.
Wow.
Actually, I might do these a little smaller. You want them to be in bite-sized pieces, okay?
Okay.
And they don't have to be. It's nothing fancy, okay? Just a few Yukon Gold potatoes. Okay, so we're doing good. Got that quarter?
Okay.
See, I'm not making you do anything yet.
Not yet.
All right, so I got 3 of them. We'll do 3. The potatoes thickens it up, and what's better than sausage and potatoes and peppers?
So good.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And when I make sausage and peppers, I like to add tomatoes. Normally, it's not just an oil base, But since I'm adding these potatoes, I'm not gonna do the tomatoes.
Right.
That's a different
Oh,
recipe.
okay.
I'll do that recipe another time. All right, look guys, this is it. Now, whoops. It's trying to get away.
That
Okay.
looks so good.
All right, so we have that. Now we're gonna make the sauce and then we're gonna pop it in the oven. Okay, so now we're gonna need the olive oil. Of course, oh, forgot the olive oil. I'll say, okay. Actually, you know what? We'll do a little more salt and pepper.
Yeah, I can never have enough of that.
And you know what, Allie, if you can grab the Italian seasoning.
Yep.
This is great, Dolores. I should have you doing this. Look,
Yeah.
you need to season everything. You need the salt and pepper.
Does it matter which one you use,
Well,
or?
I was afraid I was going to run out, so
Oh, okay.
but no, and this is the other trick. When you get these home and there's no expiration date on them, I just take the marker and I write when I bought it. And I
smart.
put it right on top
Very
because
good.
a lot of
That's a
times
good
you don't
way
know
to
how
do
long
it.
you're keeping your dried
How long do
spices
they
for.
last for usually?
I mean, they can last for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say like 6 months, maybe
Oh,
even longer.
yeah.
Wow.
Easily.
But
Easily.
they can end up being in there for over a year.
Right,
You
and
don't
you don't know, right?
All right,
Okay.
so I'm going to do this very liberally because
Wow.
Italian seasoning is the only spice I really put in here. And again, this is a lot, and then we're going to toss it around. I might even add a little more.
Okay.
Okay? I'm sorry, I have 2 because I was afraid I was going to run out.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I was like,
All right, so this is the sauce. It's going to be simple, all right? We're going to drizzle olive oil, and I will put the measurements on the website as soon as I figure out what they are. All right, so we're going to do olive oil, and then we're going to do some white wine. See, this is great. Now, this is just leftover wine I had in the fridge. It's the end of the bottle. You can use Chardonnay, Pinot Grigio, any wine you want to use. White wine, though, not red.
Okay.
And even the drier Pinot Grigio would probably be better, but we'll use the end of the Chardonnay.
So you just
And that's
pour it in
probably
there
like
that?
a half
Wow.
a cup to it. Yep, it's all gonna cook down. It's gonna be great. You're not gonna believe how good this comes out. And then lastly, the chicken stock. And you can use chicken broth or chicken stock. I have
Doesn't
this in the
matter.
fridge. You're just gonna wanna, this is gonna make like a nice juice for it to cook in, okay? Now it looks kind of, and again, I probably use like a half a cup, 3/4 of a cup.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna toss it around because you wanna make sure everything gets seasoned good, okay? All right, so now we're just gonna toss this around. Looks like a lot, right? Wait till you guys see when it comes out, how it shrinks down.
Yeah, and it cooks. Yeah.
And then the sausage, I'm gonna do it on like 400 convection, which that's really high. That's kind of like 450 normally, just to get it going.
Right.
Okay, because there's a lot of ingredients in here. You need to cook them. You need to get them going, and then once you see that it's maybe browning too much, you turn it down.
Oh, okay.
But you really want to get it going at a high temperature because the potatoes have to cook,
Everything has
that
to
sausage
yeah.
has to cook. Okay, so I'm going to do it for like a good 45 minutes, almost to an hour.
Wow.
Okay, but you see how when I toss it, the oil gets on there, the seasoning. You have to do this. You can't just throw it in like that. It's going to be all dry, and everything needs to be coated.
Okay.
That's a good word to use, right? Coated.
Yes.
Coated is good.
All right, we having fun yet?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys drink your wine. Go ahead. They're drinking their wine. They're having fun. I'm
Yes.
just.
Cheers, Dolores.
Aw.
Cheers.
That's so sweet. One of these days, I'll get my daughter Alana in here, and she'll cook.
Yeah.
All right.
She'll love it.
All right. I'm just adding another little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt and pepper.
Yes. That looks so
Now,
good.
this is, and this is what do you call it? A sea salt. So it tends not to be as salty. So
a little better
It
for
seems
you.
like I'm adding a lot. That's why. There's sea salt in there. Kosher salt is not as salty as table salt, so you can use a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I let everybody put the table salt on at the end. You know, because everybody likes.
More salt.
yeah.
maybe.
Some people like more salt than others, right?
Dolores.
That is your sausage and peppers, okay? And then you want to have a little bit of juice. I'm just going to add a tiny bit more of the chicken stock. Once you toss it around, then you can figure it out.
Yeah.
It's got to just sit in a little bit of juice, okay? And that's going to make it yummy.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it. We're going to pop this in the oven, 400 convection. If you don't have convection, just do 375 regular for a good 45 minutes to an hour. How's that look?
Get some pictures
See
of
how
that.
see how that cooks down?
Very nice.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm. And then I have my little tongs over here.
Very nice.
And what you want to do is like a few times in the oven, you want to just go in and flip the sausages over so you get both sides. Okay, and I cooked it at a high temp, but keep an eye on it because you See how these browned a little bit? That's okay, but you don't want them to get too black,
Right.
because then it's not good. But look at the potatoes; they're falling apart.
So good.
And what that does, it just thickens it up, and it gives you, instead of like a thin sauce, the potatoes give it a nice starchy, thick.
Thick,
And potatoes, peppers, and sausage is a great. You could have that for breakfast,
Yeah.
right? If you go to a
That's right.
diner and
You
order.
like to do that. You like
Yeah,
to
I do.
have it in the
That's
morning.
right.
She does that with the steak, with everything. She's in the morning.
Whatever I had the night before
Yeah.
is what I have for breakfast.
That's a good
because
thing, though.
I like that.
That's
I'm
good.
trying to get into the breakfast foods. I'm trying. Cereal and so forth.
She likes the
Like what normal
steak in the
people eat,
morning.
no? Right. I do. I know. Is that nuts? All right. So there we go. We're gonna plate this up, and then we want to try a little bit. Oh, you're full now. You can't.
I'm not full yet.
All right. Well, we'll serve this up after after you're done with that. We don't
Okay.
want to overload you with everything.
Overload me
But
with a lot of
try
things.
this dish, you guys. You can prep this the night before, get it all ready to go. When you come home, you pop it in the oven, cook it for a good 40 minutes, 45, even an hour, depending on the temperature. You just want to make sure the sausages cook through and everything's nice and soft. Okay? Well, bon appetit, and be sure to share your versions of any of these dishes so I know how everyone else is cooking out there.
Yeah, of course.
All right, enjoy. Bon appetit.